So then my assistant was like, you know, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to f you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
Hold up! Not only did Diddy allegedly try to get down with Katt Williams and 50 Cent, but now Terrence Howard too. What is going on with this man? Is he trying to collect black men like infinity stones? If Diddy thought Terrence would stay quiet, he clearly forgot who he was dealing with, because the Empire star stepped out in a recent interview, revealing some truly unsettling things about Hollywood's dark side, where people with real talent are pressured in the weirdest way. You thought the tea with Katt was piping hot. Terrence just turned up the kettle and we're about to get into it.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
In case you have been living under a rock, Sean Diddy Combs is currently in prison and is awaiting trial in May 2025. What started as whispers about his sketchy party lifestyle turned into full-blown FBI raids and lawsuits. At first, he tried to deny the allegation, but after the controversial Cassie assault video leak, it's been accusations left and right. Both males and females have come forward to accuse Diddy of assaulting them at different periods over the last 20 years. What's strange is that although he usually goes for people who are less powerful than him, once in a while, Diddy allegedly tries to get down with fellow celebrities. According to Terrence Howard, Hollywood fame comes with a hefty price tag, which involves your sanity and apparently your manhood. One person who tried to test his morals was Diddy, who invited Terrence over to work on acting. But when he pulled up ready to get into character, there was no script, just weird vibes.
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me.
Yeah, Diddy stared at him like a cat, but Terrence was all business, asking for the material they had to work with, but there was nothing. Then Diddy slipped into his producer mode and asked Terrence for his music. Instead of making comments when it was playing, Diddy just kept staring. It was a weird meeting, but when Diddy asked to hang out a second time, Terrence started a question thing. That's when his assistant hit him with the "I think he's trying to you," and Terrence said, oh, now I get it. He ghosted that man faster than a bad Tinder date. Allegedly, this is Diddy's MO. He invites someone over, acts like he is interested in a project you're working on, and then slowly breaks down your walls. In one of the many lawsuits against Sean Combs, an unidentified male accused Diddy of and assaulting him when he was just 10 years old. According to the plaintiff, in 2005, as a bright-eyed aspiring rapper from Los Angeles, he went to New York when his parents set up meetings with industry bigwigs, including Diddy himself. During a private audition, Diddy allegedly told a youngster he could make him a star and then dropped the $1 million question. How badly do you want it? Innocently, he replied, I'll do anything. Now, here's where it gets messy. The suit claims that someone handed the boy a soda and he started feeling a little funny. What allegedly followed was the incident, and now he is seeking justice. This is the same kind of stuff people think happened to Justin Bieber, especially when the video of Diddy wondering why he didn't pick up his calls went viral. You can clearly see that Justin was uncomfortable, and many people think that's because he was abused and trying to get away from Diddy.
Why you not answering your phone? Like, yo.
Yeah. Like, I don't got a video of me fingering you.
He wasn't answering for a reason.
He was like, I don't ever
fingered last time.
Because you did things to me.
What's even sicker is that it would seem like Diddy does not even have a preference when it comes to the people he goes after. Young boys, teenagers, or grown men, it doesn't matter. It's all about power for him, especially when they're straight. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being bi, but this is not the first time that Diddy has been accused of going after straight men. In an interview that broke the internet, Katt claims he's turned down a whopping $50 million not once, not twice, but 4 times. Why? To keep his integrity, and as he puts it, protect his virgin hole.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about.
What is up with Diddy offering that kind of money to someone who's obviously not interested? Does he get off on seeing how far he can push a straight man's boundaries? Is it about domination, humiliation, or some sick power trip? Because let's be real, some people would sell their soul for $50 million, and you don't just toss that around unless there's something really twisted you're trying to get out of it. Maybe it's less about desire and more about breaking people down, testing their limits, making them feel like they owe you something, or pulling them into a secret world they can't escape from. Whatever it is, Diddy has been on the same attitude for a long time because he once offered to take 50 Cent shopping.
At Chris Knighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
To say 50 was pissed off is an understatement. Diddy's off across the line. In his head, that wasn't a friendly gesture, that was flirting. So he straight up called Diddy out for it in several interviews. Of course, the Breakfast Club brought Diddy for a response, and here's what he had to say.
I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why do you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me.
You can literally feel how nervous Diddy is. Even the hosts were not buying his excuses and going as far as saying 50 loves him. Nah, that's just too funny. Now, 50 being 50 didn't just laugh it off and move on like a normal person. Oh no, he made it his personal mission to expose everything messy about Diddy. That's why he announced that he was developing a docuseries about Diddy in December 2023. Netflix jumped on the project, and then he declared that he was gonna name it Diddy Do It. Obviously, 50 thinks the answer to this question is a big fat yes.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
One thing about 50 is that his story has been consistent since day one. Before all of this mess with Diddy, he was already the biggest hater. This doc will be all about Diddy's alleged SX party, trafficking accusations, shady business, and those eyebrow-raising celeb connections. And guess who's executive producing it? That's right, 50 Cent himself. The man turned his beef into a streaming deal. But don't think this is just business. 50 is doing this out of spite. By bringing Diddy's drama into the spotlight, he is making sure the world sees him for who he is. And knowing him, he's going to enjoy every minute of Diddy's discomfort. Unlike 50, Terrence Howard isn't out for revenge. He made it very clear that Puffy wasn't the only one out here pulling creepy moves. According to him, there are plenty of industry types who try it, and when they do, he shuts it down. No hesitation. He said if you approach him like he's soft, you're catching fists, not feelings. Because when a real man walks into a room, he's not here to be played with. And Terrence? He's never been the one to play go along to get along. Yep, he said what he said. According to him, all these actors out here aren't just chasing Oscars. They're out here losing themselves in the process, taking drugs and doing whatever to survive the chaos. He even said it cost him jobs. But guess what? He doesn't care. He's not kissing any man, not playing any roles he is not comfortable with, and definitely not bending over, figuratively or literally. For Terrence, keeping his man card meant more than any check Hollywood could cut. He made it real clear. You can keep your award if the price is his integrity. As the legal battles continue, Diddy's once untouchable empire is showing cracks. From stepping down from executive roles to projects being shelved, the repercussions are real and relentless. The court of public opinion is in session, and the verdict isn't looking too favorable. So, what's the takeaway from this saga? Power and fame might open doors, but they don't exempt anyone from accountability. As these lawsuits unfold, they're not just challenging one man's legacy, they're sending shockwaves through an entire industry. So what do you think? Has Diddy tried to get down with many other powerful figures? How do you think they react? Let us know in the comment section.